history doesn't always repeat itself. Sometimes it screams a warning, and we choose not to listen. Throughout history, experts, scientists, and leaders have issued warnings meant to prevent disaster. But time and again, those warnings were dismissed, delayed, or ignored entirely until it was too late. From environmental collapses to technological disasters, these moments reveal how close humanity often comes to avoiding catastrophe, and how costly it can be when we don't listen. Here are 10 times humanity ignored a warning and paid the price. Number 10. The Titanic's iceberg alerts. Before the Titanic struck the iceberg in 1912, multiple ships had warned of heavy ice directly in its path. These messages were received and largely ignored. Confident in the ship's unsinkable design, the crew maintained speed through dangerous waters. When disaster struck, there weren't enough lifeboats for everyone on board. The warnings were clear, but overconfidence drowned them out. Number 9. The ozone layer crisis. In the 1970s, scientists warned that chemicals called CFCs were destroying Earth's ozone layer. For years, industries resisted change, dismissing the findings as exaggerated. Only after a massive ozone hole appeared over Antarctica did governments act. While the damage is slowly healing, the delay exposed millions to increased radiation. How much worse could it have become if the warnings had gone unheeded longer? Number 8. Pompeii and Mount Vesuvius. In the days before Mount Vesuvius erupted in 79 AD, earthquakes, strange clouds, and falling ash filled the air. Yet many residents stayed, believing the signs were harmless. When the volcano exploded, entire cities were buried within hours. The ruins remain frozen in time, a haunting reminder of what happens when natural warnings are ignored. Number 7. The Challenger Space Shuttle disaster. Engineers warned NASA that the Challenger's O-ring seals could fail in cold temperatures. Despite these concerns, the launch went ahead in 1986. Just 73 seconds after liftoff, the shuttle disintegrated, killing all 7 astronauts aboard. The tragedy revealed how political pressure and schedule demands overruled scientific caution. Number 6. Antibiotic resistance. For decades, scientists warned that overusing antibiotics would lead to drug-resistant bacteria. These warnings were largely ignored in medicine and agriculture. Today, superbugs threaten global health, making once treatable infections deadly again. The crisis is still growing, and the warning signs are louder than ever. Number 5. The 2008 financial crisis. Economists and analysts warned for years that risky loans and unchecked financial speculation could trigger collapse. Instead of reform, the system continued expanding. When the bubble burst, millions lost homes, jobs, and savings worldwide. The warnings were documented, but ignored in favor of short-term profit. Number 4. Climate change signals. Long before climate change became headline news, scientists warned about rising temperatures, melting ice, and extreme weather. These warnings were dismissed as alarmist or inconvenient. Today, record heat waves, floods, and wildfires are no longer predictions. They're reality. The question now isn't whether the warning was real, but whether it came too late. Number 3. The Fukushima nuclear risk. Experts warned that the Fukushima nuclear plant's seawall was too low to withstand a major tsunami. The warnings were acknowledged, but no major upgrades were made. In 2011, a massive tsunami flooded the plant, triggering nuclear meltdowns and long-term environmental damage. It was a disaster experts had explicitly predicted. Number 2. The COVID-19 pandemic preparedness gap. For years, global health experts warned that a fast-spreading pandemic was inevitable. Reports outlined exactly what would happen and how unprepared systems were. When COVID-19 emerged, many nations scrambled to respond, losing precious time. The warnings existed in writing. The failure was acting on them. Number 1. Easter Island's ecological collapse. The people of Easter Island slowly cut down their forests despite signs of environmental strain. Trees were essential for food, transport, and survival, yet deforestation continued. Eventually, the ecosystem collapsed, leading to famine and societal breakdown. It stands as one of history's clearest examples of ignoring environmental limits until nothing remained. From ancient civilizations to modern technology, history shows us that disasters rarely arrive without warning. The real tragedy isn't that we didn't know, it's that we didn't listen. Which ignored warning shocked you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more eye-opening stories hidden in history.